Okay, in this video we'll show you how we can just use multiple go-rounds to rough out this shape. So if we look down on the plan view, so if the material is here and you need to start out here somewhere, and this is the end contour that you want to cut, then the easiest thing is to produce multiple go-rounds, and then you can set the step over on each pass and then the step down in Z at the same time. So let's choose the tool we want to use, which I guess would be this 1/2 inch end mill, and then we do the go round command and we give it the contour, which is this one here. We give it the sizes, which I believe are 1.75 and 1.25, and then we give it a finishing allowance in X and Y big enough so that the tool will start outside of whatever blank material or stock material that you have. So let's say 1 inch to start with. The approach and runoff, we can set those. They probably don't need to be this big. Let them be 0.25, and the step down in Z is controlled under the Z axis, so we can set that here to be 0.1. Okay, so that's produced the first go round command in a series of steps. As I say, the offset that you use for this first one needs to be big enough so that the tool will be starting from outside of the stock material that you have. Okay, so that's done the first one, and then after that, if you move over into the program ops window, you can right click and say copy and then paste as many of those instances as you need. So the first one was an offset of 1 inch, so we'll set this one to 0.75. All the other settings remain the same. This one becomes 0.5, and then the last one can be 0.01. Okay, so that's produced multiple setups there. But the last one, if this is a finishing pass, then you can set the cut depth the same as before, but we haven't. That will leave on that amount of material, so we need to produce another go round command, and that was on con 1. We'll have no offset and no step down in the Z axis. So what that produces is just a single contour, which will, okay, as you can see there, the 2 lines there, but that last pass doesn't have any Z-axis steps on it, so all that's doing is it's going down to the depth. Oops, I need to reset that, 1.75 and 1.25. Okay, so that's the easiest way to do that works fine. The only thing that you just need to bear in mind is that there has to be some method somewhere of setting the stock material allowance, and that's handled using this method by the finishing allowance here in the XY plane. If you're using a area clearance on a more complex shape, then using the area clear command is the better way of doing it.